What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. Sorry, I know it's been a minute. We let a few days breathe. You know what I mean? We're talking hip hop tonight, so we just had to let the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake battle, simmer. After Drake's last response with the Heart Part Two. The Heart Part 6. We had to let it simmer. You know what I mean? We had our episode pretty much declaring who was the winner. Now we're moving on. All right. I mean, it's a lot of backlash after that. Did Drake win? Did Drake lose? So forth. Were they lying, Kendrick and Drake? Were they lying, telling the truth? Whatever. And we got a battle coming out of it. Rick Ross versus The Game. Can't wait to see how that goes. Hopefully it doesn't stay too long on bullshit ass Instagram, where we could get some bars into this shit. Already Game shot his shot, you know what I mean? When it came down to Freeway's Revenge, shit's fire. I think he got more in the clip. We gotta see what Rick Ross got. But we're gonna dedicate this episode to top 20, in my fucking opinion, because I'm entitled to it. Top 20 fucking rap battles. I mean, some people call them beefs. We call them battles because they really battles. Some of them did initiate to beef. Okay, we got our top 20. I took a real deep thought into this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we got it. So let me see what we got. Number 20. Shit. Which one is number 20? Oh. Alright, so we got number 20, 50 Cent versus Fat Joe and Jadakiss. 50 Cent dropped Piggy Bank, that was on the Massacre album, and Fat Joe responded with My Fofo on All or Nothing, and Jadakiss gave a freestyle checkmate. You know what I'm saying? Those are fire records, you know what I mean? Fast forward, they buried the hatchet. Everybody squashed their shit. 50's cool with Joe. 50's cool with Jada. You know what I'm saying? No beef no more. So let's move it on. Number 19, 50 Cent versus The Game. Or you can call it 50 Cent and G-Unit versus The Game. 300 bars and running. I mean, The Game I don't think he ended G-Unit, but he damn sure stopped their modem. The momentum. And Game is one of those type of niggas that would literally step up to the mic and do his thing. You know what I mean? So that's my number 19. I mean, that's my number 19 because there's a lot of undocumented shit that went behind the scenes. They were saying there was shootouts. I felt like there was more issues behind the scenes than it was some music. From both sides. It was mostly The Game going through it. Let me see, like number 18, we got Jadakiss versus Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 Dead or Alive versus Beans. A lot of people say Jada won that one, but it was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It was a big fucking deal. I think so. But yeah, that's my number 18. What we got? Number 17. Holy shit. Wait, is that number 17? Let me check. Gotta get the numbers right. You know what I'm saying? Number 17. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not number 17. Number 17, we got Mace. Murder Mace versus Killer Cameron. Now, yes, you've seen them on their podcast. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're buried a hatchet, but, they spent 20 years going at each other and everything like that. And in my opinion, I think Mace won that battle with the Oracle. He did it on the beat, the Blueprint 2 beat from Jay-Z. I guess they buried a hatchet because that joint was taken off fucking all streaming platforms. But I think Mace did what he had to do, when it came down to pretty much reporting for war. Okay? Let me see. We got number 16. I got Ludacris versus T.I. DTP Zone against Grand Hustle Zone. We got a lot of bars from that. There was some shit behind the scenes. We won't get into that. If you ain't documented, do your Googles. But, what my favorite part of this rap battle was that they were on Young Buck's song, Stomp, right? On Straight Outta Cashville. And it was like, if you hear it, 4, 3, 2, 1, that was like kind of that issue where you got two artists that are collaborating and they're dropping verses against each other. T.I. dropped a verse against Ludacris. Ludacris dropped a verse on T.I. on Young Buck's own song. back in the days when you copped the album, T.I.'s verse was taken out by the game. It was taken out, and Young Buck put the game. But you know, if you got some connections to bootlegging, you may be able to see it. Let me see. We got number 15. What we got number 15 at? Oh, we got Nelly versus the legendary KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions. I think that was a one shot knockout power. Nelly basically, you know, he jumped on the KRS-One. Sorry, not the KRS-One. The Rock the Mic with Freeway and Beanie Siegel with Murphy Lee, and he took shots at KRS-One. But if y'all remember, I am number one. That joint was directed towards KRS-One, and that became a single. It helped. His second album, Nellyville, go multi-platinum. But yeah, I think Nelly took that one. All right, number 14, we got Nicki Minaj versus the legendary Queen Bee, Lil' Kim. I think it was one-dimensional, you know, one direction about it. Yeah, Nicki did her thing on Roman's Revenge featuring Eminem, produced by Swizz Beatz on the Pink Friday album. I don't see. Yeah, that was. It was like bringing a knife to a gunfight. You know what I mean? It was too much power behind Nicki Minaj, and I think Nicki took that one. Number 13, I got Drake versus Meek Mill. Drake did a awesome fucking combination on him. He dropped Charged Up, and he gave you Back to Back. And he did this the whole time Meek Mill was on tour, speaking of Nicki Minaj, with his girlfriend at the time, Nicki Minaj, on her tour. And by the time he put out Wanna Know, the response, it was too late. Drake already got that. That was a win for Drake. So I got Drake for that one. Number 12. What the fuck we got for number 12? Holy shit. We got Eminem versus MGK. MGK did his shit with Rap Devil. Why did he do it? I have no idea. I don't think it was any motive behind it. What the fuck were you thinking? Eminem got him on Not Alike on the Kamikaze album, and he decided to make some money off of it even more. It gave you kill shots. So that was I think that was a second round knockout for Eminem. Moving right along. All right. Number 11, Jeezy versus Gucci Mane. A lot of subliminal shots that were documented, but you know, a lot of it behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think that could have been a lot better, you know, in my opinion. But that's just me. We got number 10. Who the fuck we got number 10? Oh, shit. How can I forget this? Chris Brown versus Quavo. Holy shit. Chris Brown versus Quavo. They've been taking shots at each other recently, but that weakest link from Chris Brown, holy shit. Yo, he got into deep detail. Y'all can really call Chris Brown a singing nigga. I call him a multi-talented motherfucker. You know what I mean? He can sing, he can dance, he can act, he can rap, business, produce, graffiti. Yo, this guy could do fucking everything. Right? It don't matter. He can do it all. You know, I don't think nobody won't smoke with him. And yeah, I got Chris Brown for that win. But we're gonna cut it short. That's part one. We got part two, okay? Just letting you know. That's part one. We got part two coming because we got to get into the rest of the top 10. If you know what the fuck I'm saying. All right? I'm your boy Eddie Jackson. So drop that podcast, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to our sponsor, Laidback TV. Check them out on laidbacktv.com. Where you can get them on your Androids, iPhones, and Fire Sticks, all right? Over 10,000 channels. Every sports channel, movies on demand. Tell me boy Eddie Jackson sent you. All right? Check them out. 1.